So here we are, brand new house, new to me. What's the first thing that we need to do? We need to map out our network. And what tool do we use to do that with? Visio. Wrong. If I were at the day job, I'd say, yeah, let's use Visio. But I'm not. I'm at home. Home network. Visio costs money. What do? We find a free solution, because I'm a cheap ass. So I found this. This is diagrams.net, redirects to drawio.com. I guess it used to be draw.io. This essentially is a free network mapping tool, or any kind of like diagram tool, like a free Visio diagram basically. But let's just dive into it. So first thing we're gonna do is hit start, and picks up where we left off. So let me do a new blank diagram. Okay, we've got our new blank diagram here, and light mode, dark mode, all those things. Something that you'll probably run into when you first do this, it asks me where I want to save the data, and it will allow you to save it in Google or Microsoft, so like OneDrive or Google Drive, or you could save it locally. If we were to go here to save, it would ask us where to save it. So we've got all of these options, locally or cloud, if we've got GitHub or GitLab or anything like that. Anyway, we're not there yet. I just wanted to show you that you can essentially log in like Google credentials and stuff, be able to save everything locally there, either locally here or in their cloud, Microsoft Cloud, anything like that. We're gonna start with the internet, because all things point to the internet, right? We've got our different images and types. You can scroll through and look for different things. You can set up flowcharts, different ways. You can even upload your own like icons and images and things. There's also a lot more here, and it's super easy to just search. We'll start with the internet, and I signify the internet as a cloud. We'll just put that pretty cloud right there. We'll just leave that there. That'll be our little secret. Don't you go telling anybody. Anyway, this might be a good time to say that there will be some timestamps down below in the video if you want to jump ahead to any sections specifically in this video. So we've got our internet here. We can add text just by typing, just start A basically, and it opens a text box. We'll name that, ISP, and we'll put it here. From here, we will add our firewall. If you know how to create a topology map, you're probably not watching this video, but again, you go through and you just map all this out the way that you want it to look. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through and do that. You can look for things like, again, like firewall. We can do a switch. That's a switch. Let's see if we can be a little more specific. Not very many more results there. We're gonna have a access point. Let's see, wireless maybe. These are not the best icons. Guess we'll use this for Wi-Fi. We're gonna have some access points out there. We'll be mining on our network. Let's see, we're gonna have servers on our network. Have some servers. We'll have, what do we have? So we'll start here. Just kind of move these around for a minute. Now, this is kind of cool, because you can just click the arrow right next to it, and it does the little map here. Let's move this over a little. Move that over with it. You know what? We forgot something. It's not going to go to the firewall. First, we are going to go to our modem from Xfinity, and we'll just put that right in the middle, and then we can do that, right? Depending on how granular we want to get with it. Like, for example, I'm just setting this up so that we can create our VLANs, and I know where everything is pointed to, because I'm going to have a separate subnet or VLAN for the server infrastructure, for mining, for guest network and secure wireless, all of those things. So I'm going to go through and set this up a little bit, and I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
All right. And we're back. I went through and just redid this entire topology. In fact, I used a different app once before and mapped this out, so you can see it's very, very similar, but that app wasn't free. This one is. I've got my full setup from public IP to the bridge IP from bridge mode on the Xfinity modem over to my Ubiquiti firewall security appliance thing, and then the management VLAN is going to be, you know, the .0, and then I've broken out for each of the different segments of what I'm going to be using at home for now. Guest and secure Wi-Fi to my work from home LAN. My server LAN is going to have nodes and storage and compute, things like that on it. My home LAN is going to be, you know, primary machines, pretty much just my desktop. The mining LAN, so anything that I'll be doing mining wise. I do have a sandbox here, make that a little bit smaller, and then we're going to take all this and move it over a little. So this is, it is going to be on its own outside the firewall DMZ network. And this will be, we'll do, what are we going to do here? 10.0. Whoops, 10.x. Anything we want to put in a DMZ, whether it be nodes, whether it be a web server or an email server or something that I want to ping from outside my network, we'll do that outside the firewall in its own little encompassment that won't affect anything else within the network. And at the same time, we can see here I've got plans for sandbox. If I want to try playing with a bit of software that I don't necessarily want within the rest of the network. So really the whole point of doing this exercise is for ease of management, ease of use. When you go to set up your router, your security gateway, whatever, all this is just quick and easy access so that you know where everything is going to point to. You could do this on paper, you could use something like Visio or Excel. I did this in Excel for years. Whatever works best for you, but again, it's literally just laying the groundwork, putting a map into place so that you know where everything is pointing to, and if somebody comes in behind you, they're able to easily read this and know where everything is pointed to. This, of course, is not an all-encompassing video on how to set up network topology by any means. This is quick and easy, down and dirty. That's how we roll. Questions, comments, concerns, anything. How do you set up these things differently? Leave a comment down below and let me know. What did I miss here? If you got this far in the video and you learned something today, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Really helps the channel. Go down and hit subscribe if these are the kind of videos that you want to see more of. And of course, thanks for watching.